So in this video, I'm going to share some facts about the visit to Paris that the four of us Valpo students recently did this past weekend during the terrorist attacks. This will just focus on the timeline of our tour and what exactly happened when. So I don't know, it's just the facts, not too much. So Mackenzie, Jordan, and Aaron arrived in Paris on Thursday evening and spent Friday morning in Versailles. I still had classes Friday morning, but left Reutling in a little before noon and arrived in Paris at about 5, where I met them at Gare de l'Est. Jordan, Mackenzie, and I went out to dinner at a very nice restaurant, link here, while cash-savvy Aaron decided to just go straight back to the Airbnb. We arrived at the restaurant at 7, and dinner took a little while, but we left the place at about 9:30, just minutes after the attacks had begun, and started walking back to Gare du Nord to catch the RER back to our Airbnb. As you might be aware, memory can be valuable, especially in times of disaster like this, but based on my recollection and a single photo that I took from my sister of a tea place, this is probably the route we took. We didn't really see anything funny or out of the ordinary on the way to the train station. As a police car passed us, I remarked to Jordan and Mackenzie something to the effect of, "It's amazing that it can move as fast as it does in a city with so much traffic. I suppose that's a testament to emergency services here." However, there was nothing exceptional about this situation. Paris is a big city and there are bound to be police cars moving around it. We continued our walk to the train. Shortly after we got on the train, Aaron called us to make sure that we were okay and to warn us of the terrorist attacks. I informed him that we were safely on the train and on our way out of the city. A man in one of the seats behind me was playing the news in French loud enough for everyone to hear, and from that I had gathered that there had been a shooting and several explosions, and that there were 40 people known to be dead at that time. When Mackenzie asked what Aaron had called about, I told her and Jordan that I would tell them when we got off the train. The atmosphere on the train was somber enough that I didn't really feel comfortable announcing the attacks loudly and in English, loud enough for them to hear from across the train. By foot, we were 1.93 kilometers away from Le Bataclan at the time when the hostage situation was occurring. The Reutlingen Stadtmitte is a 1.92 kilometer walk from here, so that's too close. Ooh. Golly, okay. The closest we were to any attack site was the 1.2 kilometers to Le Petit Cambodge and La Carillon, though this was fortunately several minutes after the attacks had taken place. As of writing this, 136 people, including the 7 attackers, had been killed in the events of last Friday.